to get on here to talk about it a little bit, y'all. Um, I know I'm not the only person that's going through this, but y'all ever begin to get closer to Christ and exes or past people start coming back up in your life and you're thinking, they probably learned their lesson. Or they probably regret hurting me. Or they miss me. Or I knew they loved me. I knew they'll be back. No, baby. No. That's a lie from the pit of hell. No. That's the devil. You might not believe me, but I'm telling you, that's the devil. That's the devil. That ain't Christ. That's the devil. Right? The devil sends people, the enemy will send people in your life to distract you from getting closer to Christ. Don't matter. It doesn't matter. The enemy role that he plays on earth is to drag a lot of people to hell. When Christ comes, before Christ comes, his job is to drag a lot of people to hell. That's his job. He doesn't care. And I just wanted to let people know, don't give up on yourself. Don't go back to what hurted you. Don't go back to what made you cry. You might be thinking about the memory. The enemy uses people. Believe it or not, the enemy uses people. They can use your friends. They can use your family. They could use your co-workers. They could use anybody. Your best friend, your sister, your uncle, your cousin, your nieces, your nephews, to anybody you can think of. The enemy can use anybody to destroy you if you allow yourself to be destroyed. If you on this walk with Christ, if you serious about Christ, you have to stay focused on Christ. Stay focused. Because in a blink of an eye, you could be going to something in the past that you thought you would never go back to. You could be distracted by your ex-boyfriend. You could be distracted by your ex-girlfriend. You could be distracted by the sinful act you're trying to get away from. The lustful ways you're trying to get away from. The cussing you're trying to get away from. The drinking you're trying to get away from. God removes people from your life for a reason. The enemy knows what your desires are just as much as God knows your desire. If your desire is to have money, maybe he gonna send you either somebody with money as a distraction. He will send you a good paying job as a distraction. Come on. If love is your desire, he will send somebody that will love you but will distract you from God. It's from the enemy. One, this is the number one key, and this is all I'm gonna say. If that distraction comes and you on your walk with Christ, if that distraction comes and try to tempt you, temptation, try to tempt you into your old ways, that's one. And another one, number two, if they're not talking about God, if you know that that person don't have a relationship with Christ before you was with them, after you was with them, after you got your heart broken, the job, the co-workers distracting you at work, in any situation that I might not be thinking of that you know, if they're not surrounded by Christ, They are sent by the devil to get you off that path of Christ and with Christ. They are sent by the enemy. They're being used by the enemy. They don't even know it, but they are. Because they don't have a relationship with Christ on their own. So God bless you. Stay on track. Stay in your Bible. You're doing a good job. Don't let the enemy fool you. You're doing amazing. Whoever's on their walk with Christ right now at this exact moment, you're doing a good job. God is proud of you. And don't let the enemy persuade you into thinking that you're not.